Well, welcome back to the homestead. I'm out today working on the roof again, and the main roof is drawing pretty close to an end. And hopefully today we'll be able to get the last few pieces of metal on the roof and get the main roof buttoned up. But we'll have to see how fast the progress goes. But let me show you what I need to get done on it. So one of the things I need to do today is I need to get the gable rake trim put in for the first 16 feet on both ends of the house. You can see I've got the fascia trim on and the metal on, but there's a piece of metal that goes and ties those two together. Now down here at the bottom, we're going to leave that off until the porch is done so that we can trim it in better. So we need a piece of gable rake on both faces of this side of the roof and both faces of that side of the roof. And then once those are on, then we can come back and we can put the ridge cap on for the full length of the house. Alright, well the gable rake is on, and the next thing I'm going to do is start attaching the breathable strips for the roof. That'll allow the ridge cap to breathe but prevent the rain from blowing up under it. What those look like is this. It's just a piece of foam rubber with some adhesive on the back and some really coarse steel wool. Allows the air to come through but prevents the rain from getting blown under it. So I've got to start putting those strips on and then pull that ridge cap up and start screwing it down. So let me see if I can get that done. Well, as is normal, I didn't get near about done what I wanted to, but I did get close to half the ridge cap on, and I got 3 of the 4 pieces of gable rake trim put on that I wanted to, so we'll have to call that good for the day. Oh, and I also got the last little section of tin over here screwed down and the little trim piece put on. So let me show you what it looks like so far. You can see here I've got 2 of the 4 sections of ridge cap put on, and unfortunately my box is stuck up there because I can't get to it without getting cramps in my legs, so it's either going to stay sitting there until I get back or the wind will blow it off and I'll have to pick all my strips up, but it won't hurt if they get wet. The last piece of tin here wasn't completely screwed down because I didn't have a way to get up there. So that's screwed down now. And there was about a 10-inch strip that's put on now. So the tin is all the way out to the end. And we've got the gable rake on this side. And that's what this side looks like. And both gable rakes are on the far end of the house. So when I come back, I've got to get the next piece of ridge cap put on here, and then drag up the one full sheet on the other side and the little strip, and put the gable rake on over there, and then put the last ridge cap on. And then we're ready to start going to the porches. And you can see here is the spot where I've got the one full sheet and then the little narrow strip that's got to be put in and the gable rake put on. So we're nearing the end of the main roof, but it's kind of slow because straddling that roof makes my legs cramp up pretty bad, so I can't do it for very long at a time. So it's going to be probably several evenings working on it, just a little bit at a time to get it done. But y'all check back.